Welcome, fellow adventurers. Today's day 90, and we are supposed to be in Shanghai. But unfortunately, Shanghai's harbor has so much fog, they closed it down. There is a huge storm coming in to northern China, and along with the cold also came massive fog. In fact, watching the sea, I could barely see 30 to 50 feet in front of me, and the ship was sounding the horn to let people know we were out there. The whole 2 days we were traveling in this fog. I'm sorry, because Shanghai, when we were there in 2009, was a very cosmopolitan city and very modern. You would never think it was China back in those days, but it was an area that was very special, and they were planning this city quite well, keeping the colonial buildings and areas intact for future generations to be able to enjoy. Like everywhere else I've seen in Asia, I'm sure that Shanghai has grown and grown and grown. And with all the reading I did in preparation for this trip, it's clear that they have built more beautiful, bigger, higher towers, building big buildings than I'd ever seen before. I wanted to show you this slide that shows that half of the world's population is in this circle of a few Asian countries. In fact, the population of India in the next 2 years will pass up China as the largest country in the world in population. So China is at about 1.4 billion right now, and India will be bypassing that, I think they say, in 2021. In these developing countries in Asia, as I've spoken to a bit, there is a lot of pollution, there's a lot of garbage on the ground, in the sea, and not a lot of conservation. Some of these countries are growing and trying to make ends meet as they get their populations educated. But it's going to be a long way to go before they see that they make enough money, and it's going to be worth their while to take an extra $10 off their paycheck or something to contribute to the ecology of this planet. Everywhere I have visited in Asia, they have grown and grown and grown, and there's buildings being built to the point that every city I've been to, I didn't recognize hardly upon entering the city because of the expansion. Along with the growing cities and expansion, there have been so many new cars on the roads. In fact, in many cases, when I was in China before, everybody was riding a bike. But now, everybody's driving a car. And you see so few bikes. It's so sad for me to see this. However, they have fantastic public transportation throughout China, everywhere I've been. China has more high-speed trains than anywhere else on the planet. Using the buses, the subway system, and trains, you can get along quite easily without a car, and in some cases, it makes more sense to take a high-speed train than even to fly an airplane. I'm so sorry I didn't have a chance to go to Shanghai and share that experience with you, but it is my wish for you that someday you can go and experience it for yourself, because it is quite an amazing city. In closing, my wish for you is that you will love abundantly, protect your health, and be adventurous for life. You are beautiful. Let your light shine. Aloha.